Hello, I'm Monique, and I haven't made a video for my art YouTube account um, for years. I think 2 years, maybe one. I could be wrong, but I've been meaning to do an art journal tour for so long, for years, but I haven't gotten around to it, and I just thought I'd just do it now. But the thing is, it's been so long since I've drawn these things in this journal, so I thought it'd be fun to be like, this is my reaction to these things without any context whatsoever, since I've drawn them or seen them or whatever. So let's get that art journal. So this is the art journal that is from whenever, I don't know what year, put it here. And these are all like handmade little stickers. They have not been printed or anything. They are made from like paint markers or paint pens or whatever they're called. And I think they are so cute. Let's actually get started looking through this. Okay, so let's get started. Sorry about my hands, I have eczema, and I've been struggling with it a bit, so they're not very pretty, but let's get started anyway. These are the handmade stickers. I'll do a close-up, but I got like candy canes and a tree, and like an apple and chocolate, and a banana tree, and toffee apple, and things like that. It's cute. This is like when I was trying to make a sticker sheet one time, and my Cricut, which was brand new at the time, I didn't really know how to use, I was not cutting it in the way I wanted, and I thought it was kind of cool, and I didn't want to waste it, so I stuck it here, I guess. This is actually the very first Pluck comic, which is really cool. I think it's really awesome that I still have it, but I colored all over it with these like shapes and whatnot, different colors. I didn't like it by itself. I thought it wasn't cool enough to be in this like art journal, so I colored all over it, and I think it's cool. There's a part of me that like wishes that I didn't do it, but there's a part of me that thinks it's still really cool because you can still read it, you can still see what's going on, and it makes it a bit unique, I guess. But yeah, so Alien versus Humanity. Oh, this is not the first one. See, this is like my first reaction to this. I thought it was the first one. Number 4. I guess this isn't. Well, we were reacting for the first time to this old art journal, so we can still read it anyway. Love is Love, Part 1. In my home planet, anybody can love who they love and be who they are. But on Earth, there are people who think this is wrong. There is intergalactic destruction, death, and war, but somehow the love between two humans of the same gender, or the existence of a transgender human, is wrong. Nobody's beliefs should ever impact another human's right of living safely without fear of discrimination. Gay rights are human rights. I stand by that. Still relevant, sadly, maybe even more relevant than when I wrote this. This is interesting. 2 dragons. This was like for a tattoo design that I wanted to make, that I wanted to actually have on me, to be under my my chest. I've changed my mind about what I'm gonna get tattooed there now. But originally I wanted a flat lay of a dragon flying, and this would like cup the boobs here and here. But yeah, it's a cool design, but it's quite simple and not very like, I know dragons aren't real, but it doesn't look very real. And usually my appreciation of art is more for the things that don't look very real, but in this case I think this is a bit too simplistic for the vision I had, I think, or you know, what I wanted in the end. But it's interesting. I added colors in the background with pencil, it looks like, and marker, I guess, to make it more interesting. I think this is even glued on, which is interesting. Over here, it's like a dragon, but it's not the whole body. It's kind of torn apart a bit, and like there's this that's like the open mouth that's screaming or something. I don't know. This is I might be reaching, but it seems kind of a bit of like abstract with the mouth, and then a bit more detailed, like I was hoping for over here. For the dragon, I used a reference for this, obviously, but it seems like I didn't draw the whole thing. I drew part of it, but it's interesting. I like that I used different materials. Like this is paint, and then there's like gold marker and everything. Interesting. Ooh, I remember this. There's this beautiful, lovely woman who drew this kind of design, and I thought it was so cool when I asked permission if I could draw it myself, and I did, and I added like a face to continue on from it, and it's pretty cool. The proportions of the face is not perfect, but I was pretty proud of it at the time, I remember. It's pretty cool, and thank you to that person, Chloe, for letting me draw that. I think you have that tattooed on you now, this design here, and I think it's a really cool design. Like you should be like really proud of yourself, so it's really cool. Over here is interesting because it's very multimedia. Like I can see like paint, I can see marker and like gel pen, and like it's cool. I really like how textured it is. It feels awesome to the touch. Very interesting. Okay. Immediately I was drawn to this, so I didn't draw this, the original drawing that I didn't color all over, so that's good. It's Love is Love Part 2. Let's read it first. Alien vs. Humanity number 5. I gotta get all the original Alien vs. Humanity comics, because that would be really good to put together for my plot comic, which is what it has turned into. But just a little context. This alien creature and Pluck from my comic Pluck is a cute little alien who is loving and kind and cute and everything good. And I created him as a rewrite of the alien that I was hallucinating when I was 17 or 18. I'll correct myself here. And I was hallucinating during psychosis this alien that I thought was going to hurt me. I thought it was going to kill me. I thought it was following me. It was watching me. It was mind controlling me. It was telling me what to do. I thought I was just really scared. And as a way, because art is like how I be okay and how I survived at that time and many times in my life, I got through it by doing art. And I thought, well, I'm really scared of this alien that I know is not real, but for some reason it's convincing me it's real. And I thought, well, what if I rewrote it and made it into something really safe? And Pluck was created. He was originally, like in here, quite a tall little alien, but still cute. He is now quite small and short, but he's this turquoise alien with a little flower sprouted from his head. And it's very important that he's a he, because, well, he represented a person in my life that I won't get into it, but that person was a man, and I wanted to make it all safe, you know, and men don't have to be unsafe. and I wanted to rewrite that. Masculinity doesn't have to be a dangerous thing. So this is Pluck. Anyway, Love is Love Part 2. Why hate something or someone when they are doing no harm to anyone? I was shocked when I saw a human heckling a couple holding hands, purely because they were the same gender. This type of homophobia is everywhere on earth, partly because the Bible says that being gay is wrong. Homophobia is illogical, especially if it's based on a book from which you pick and choose. Remember to also not eat pork, gossip, remarry, wear fabric blends, and have sex before marriage, Karen. This very same book also says to love thy neighbour, so please love your fellow human before anything else. We do not need more hatred in this world. That's like, I still stand by it, but I'm a bit worried about the response to that by posting this. Like, this could get some quite difficult responses, but this is a hair. Why was there a hair in my art journal? Sorry if that was really bothering you, but unfortunately, loving your fellow human is so controversial. I hate that it is, but I am gay, I'm a lesbian, and I stand by that gay rights should be human rights. Anyway, just something a lot more less controversial is this little pencil cup. It's a skull candle jar, I believe, and I drew, this was like what used to be on my desk, and I used tape and everything to make this border, and it was a lot of fun. I used glitter pen with this, I guess, like metallic pen and glitter pen, and something around here that looks like Copic markers maybe. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was a little still life that I wanted to do, I guess. I stuck pages together so that I didn't have to worry about things going through the page. Ooh. So, interesting. Firstly, I will talk about on the left. What's on the left? This is a tree, obviously. I used paint pen, fine liner pen, I guess paint. This whole art journal sketchbook is multimedia. I think I got coffee on this, unfortunately, but it has a kind of cool effect, I guess. But it's unfortunate, I guess. I'm pretty happy with this artwork, I guess. It's pretty cool, I think. This is actually my partner, B. Doesn't really look like them or anything, but I think she's pretty. Yeah, it's a stab at realism that doesn't really look like her, but I like the flowers. It's interesting. I tried to make each like page full on, I guess. This is fun. This is my cat Jasper. That's him from like an actual photo I have. And it's him in a box, and I adore it. I think it's so fun. Looks like I used ink. Oh yeah, back then I was using ink. Just use ink again. But also maybe paint, or was it just ink? Not sure. This guy is pretty cute. I used the taping method. Obviously, it spilled over. But that was fun. I was pretty into using the masking, whatever, the tape method to have little borders. I thought they looked cool. Over here, it was supposed to be a some architecture, a house. It was based on a photo. Don't know if I have it anymore, but photo of a house overtaken by some kind of plant, and I thought it was pretty, and I drew it myself. Honestly, it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it to, but it's alright, I guess. This I did at the park, a botanical garden actually, and I'm pretty happy with it. I use a mechanical pencil, I think, and I think I'm pretty happy with it. I like that this lamppost is kind of weird in its shape. Like it's like the perspective is kind of strange. It's not correct. This part is quite large. It's a bit like almost surreal, uncanny, almost like that could be a bad thing, but I kind of like the effect. It's, you know, just because I didn't mean to make it like that, but from like lack of skill I did, and I think it's a cool effect. Over here I had the idea of koi in a teapot, and I did it, and there's a little frog in a cup as well, which is cute. I wanted to do some ceramics as well, and I thought the teapot would be like a glass one so you can see through. It's kind of cool. Tape thing method again. It didn't. I remember thinking it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but it was alright. It was good enough. Interesting. This is just like a drawing of a person that doesn't exist, like just from my top of my head. Back then I used to draw a lot of characters without any references, and it was just from the top of my head, so it's very cartoony often. It's cute. I quite like this, like the stars on top of the black as well. It's cute. This is my sister, and it doesn't really look like her either. My skill just wasn't there back then. But I used pen and like different color pen as well, like this blue, brown, black. And it's fun. I like the shapes, the solid shapes that I added the lines to. I think that's really cool. It doesn't look like my sister, but it's still fun. Okay, there was this crocodile or an alligator sculpture. It was quite small at my sister's place, and well, like I thought it was cool. I needed something to draw, so I thought I'd draw that. So I drew that, and I think I drew it with pencil first, and then when I got home, I used different materials to color that in. It looks like even highlighter or something fluorescent. That's pretty cool. Over here, I was not doing art, and I was playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. I love Animal Crossing, the whole series. I played since I was 8. My first game was Wild World. I loved that game, and I thought, like, okay, how can I do art? I need to find a way to do art. And I thought, well, what if I do what I'm really interested in at the moment? And so I drew Animal Crossing characters, and my favorite character is Dom, a new character in New Horizons. It was my first villager, and I drew. I thought I'll start a series of Animal Crossing villages, but drawn in a different style, and this is actually a different style to the other ones that I did, because I was kind of finding myself, and this one is kind of a lot more cartoony. He's a little sheep guy, and he has that little facial expression with his dimpled chin. I think he's so cute. And yeah, so I continued to do that, and using the tape method as well. I loved it back then. And I used Copic markers for these. I think pretty much just Copic markers and fine liner pens. And yeah, so it's a slightly different style. Ended up doing. So this is Sasha, another villager I had. Well, all of these Animal Crossing villages are actually on my island. Sasha is cute. He has a little carrot. I think he's cute. The background is interesting. I kind of messed up and I just went with it. This is Marina. This is one of my favorite ones, and I think she's so cute. I gave her I didn't even give her enough tentacles. Yeah, there's like 7 there, but oh well, maybe there's one behind her, I don't know. Yeah, oh, I miss Blue Bear. I don't have Blue Bear on my island anymore, but Blue Bear, this was fun. I kind of wish I drew the feet at different, like, they're all at a line. It looks a bit strange. It looks like she's like on a tightrope or something. But I like that she's like a bear. I think that's so cute. I think it's such a departure from the style of the game that I thought it was fun. This one is Goldie, and I think she's so cute. She looks like she's kind of not sitting down, like she's supposed to be sitting down. Looks like she's kind of like getting up, but she's cute. I think I'm pretty happy with this one, the style of it at least. This one is one of my favorites, Octavian. I think he's so cool. Does he have enough? Yes, he has enough tentacles, but his grumpy face cute. This is Bob. I'm pretty happy with this one too. I was pretty happy with most of these. The little skeleton of a fishbone. How cute. I like the style of this. I made sure that they all had their original eye shapes, so that they were fairly recognizable other than their coloring. This one probably is my favorite. This is Meringue with a little bloody anime cute cake. Oh my goodness. I think the adding of the clothes was fun as well. They all have clothes on. Yeah, this one's probably my favorite. Once again, oh, the feet are okay, but like, yeah, back then I didn't think of kind of positioning the feet so that they made a bit more sense and looked like they were standing properly. But this one I am probably the least happy with. This is Whitney, and I think the main reason I'm not as happy with it as with her is the nose. I kind of stuffed up and fell on like the black nose. If I drew it a bit differently, I think I would like this a lot more. But there's little flowers. I thought that was fun. This was cute. It's actually not a like bad drawing. I just think the nose needs to be slightly changed. Oh, I thought that this was my favorite. No, Meringue is probably my favorite, but this one's up there. But anyway, back here, I redrew Dom because I thought he looked quite different to the other ones in style. I had such trouble with this one. I kept messing up, and I actually ended up having to bring out paint to fix it. Yeah, because I kept messing up and I didn't like it. But I'm pretty happy with it now. I think it's cute. He's so cute. But yeah, it's not my favorite. It's in fact one of my least favorite ones out of all of these. But I just kept messing up, unfortunately. Maybe I should have redone it again. But this one is Gail, and she's so cute. I don't really know what's going on with her little paws, but I think otherwise she's so cute. Yeah, I love it. And then lastly, I thought that I was going to do a series of special characters because I did the villagers, but I did Tom Nook. This is Tom Nook, and he's a tanuki, not a raccoon. And yeah, so I think it's cute. I think I love it. But I just ran out of steam, and I didn't end up continuing the series of special characters. Maybe I should go back to it. That'll be fun. Now we're finally doing something else other than Animal Crossing. Sorry about that if you're not interested in Animal Crossing, but cute little cartoon animals maybe we're still alright. But this one is just flowers. I based it on it was an oracle deck, and it was based on flowers, and I used that as inspiration for this. I'll include the artist and everything right here so that due credit is due, is given or whatever. But this is fun. Oh, so this was 2022, wasn't it? Yeah. So back then my username was Red Eats Me, and I created that username right after I got out of the psych ward the first time. Um, I thought it was cool, like Blood Eats Me. I don't really even know why I chose that name, but I've outgrown it, and now I'm Wonder Witch Heart. But yeah, it was Red Eats Me, so Red REM, and REM is also rapid eye movement, which is like vivid dreams. I thought, oh, I'll create my own Inktober, but I'll call it Remtober because I want to draw what I want to draw. And it was based on like the vivid dreams theme, so dreams and nightmares. And this is the list I've got. I created back then. Funny enough, it's October right now, so that's Inktober and all of that. Everybody's own version of that is happening right now. I haven't actually participated since this time. I would love to do it again. It was just such a commitment, and it was really fun, and it was really rewarding. But I think I would have to make my own list again, or find one that really interests me. The like OC Tober, like October, seems cool to me. I might do that one day. But yeah, let's actually look at them. So I made myself a stencil with my Cricut, and I drew these designs on each page. And the first one was Spirit. I really like this. I think it's pretty iconic. Like I just like it. I used a fine liner pen and only that. And the reason why I made myself a stencil is so that I would have a really small canvas, so it was more manageable to do. And by the way, I didn't do it all in 1 month. I started early, like a week or something early, and I finished a couple weeks late. So don't feel bad if you are running late on your own prompt list, or if you started early and feeling guilty about that, because like it's totally normal. A lot of artists start early, a lot of artists finish late. Take it or however long you take with it. So yeah, the Spirit. This is Potion. This was a really cool idea in my head. It didn't turn out as cool in practice, but I like the different heights of the potion pouring and the straight pouring liquid. And I think I would like to retry to do this kind of concept again. I think I could do it better or more effective. So yeah, keep going. This one I really like. The body is quite cartoony and everything, but I still like it. I mean, cartoony is not a bad thing. I have to really teach myself that cartoony is not bad. My style of art is not bad. It's just its own style. Like, I don't have to do realistic things to be good at art or to have valid art. But sometimes I have a certain image in my head of how something looks, and it doesn't turn out that way. And yeah, I still am really happy with this, and I even put it in like I made a sticker sheet recently of 9 of these designs because I wanted to do that for Halloween, and I still really like these drawings that I did years ago. So I'm not ashamed of reusing that old art, but yeah, I included this one, so I obviously like it, but it's not quite what I pictured in my head, but it was close, and I think it was really cool. Somebody even came up to me and was like, I want that as a tattoo, and I was like, go ahead. Don't think they ever got it as a tattoo, but I think it's cool. This one is one of my favorites. I actually glued this one in because I messed up somehow. I've forgotten. There's a reason why I glued this one in, and I really like the circle effect around the sun, and it was really important to me to draw the sun as a masculine character and the moon as a feminine character, because I see so much in drawings that the sun is seen as a feminine character. If you're looking at like Wicca, the sun is supposed to represent masculinity in a certain way. It represents lots of other things too, but the moon represents femininity, and I wanted to draw it like that because I don't see it very often. So the sun is that, and that's the moon. I don't love the moon one as much as I like the sun one, but because they are a pair, they're a couple, I still included both of them in my sticker sheet I made. But yeah, I like the sun a lot, and I don't love the moon. It's still like this one is also glued in. I messed up this one too, but it's not my favorite. It's a cool idea with the waves, the tides, but I think I would have liked to have redone that one. But this is the knife one. I love this one. This is actually based on an affirmation that my partner B gave me that for my birthday, our first birthday together. I think it's really cool. No blood is ever shed with this affirmation, but I thought I'd draw it anyway to add a bit of colour, because I think the purple colour was really cool, because I wanted everything to be just done with a black fine liner pen with little pops of colour every so often. But this one is circus. Definitely didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. The arm is strange. It's like too short or something, or at least the head is too big. But the idea was there. I thought, oh, circus is such a creepy thing. I was really into drawing creepy stuff. But then I thought, like, wait, what about the circus should I draw? And I ended up doing a flame eater. And it's just not my favorite. Poison, I think it's really cute, but also didn't turn out the way that I imagined. But it's still fun. I think this had real potential to be something that I would have really loved, and been one of my favorites if I just did it a bit differently. Maybe if the hand was different, if the green of the poison was a bit more vivid, saturated maybe. It's just not my favorite. Witch of Light and Witch of Darkness. Really love Witch of Light. And this is an example of, like, this is so cartoony, but I love it. And I need, like, positive experiences with cartoony styles in my style. I mean, I love art that is cartoony, that is stylized. I think it's great, and I just, back then especially, I needed validation that my style of drawing people was still valid, and I think it's really cool. I love the little Animal Crossing nose back then, but it's cool. Witch of Darkness, I really like it as a finished piece. I struggled with it and had a lot of mistakes with it. I think I even used corrector pen or something, and it just didn't turn out what I was hoping for, the way I imagined. The thing is, I don't think I had a real detailed image of what I was thinking. So this actually turned out pretty cool for someone who didn't really know what she was doing. Yeah, it's cool. Like, the hair in front of the face is hit or miss, but it's interesting. Some days I like this a lot more than others, but yeah, it's a cool pair. Stars, I really like this one. So it's glued in as well, so I obviously made a mistake. But I think the effect of the stippling back then, as you could see, I really loved stippling. I think it's pretty cool. This center star is a bit strange in shape, but I vibe, and I like this one. Claw, this had huge potential to be one of my favorites, but I messed up the hand. The hand is really short and stumpy, and I just went with it, and I was like, I meant to do it that way, like, it's totally meant to be done that way, but it wasn't, and it's like all slightly like bending the wrong way, but I was pretending that I meant to do it that way, that it was meant to be like that. I think I used corrector pen as well, It's not my favorite, but it's still okay. Haunted house. Once again, I think I would really like to draw architecture a lot more than I actually. Well, I like drawing it. It's just the outcome I don't always love. I as much as I think I would. But yeah, this is haunted house, and I think it's fun. There's a little ghost coming out of the chimney, um, but like I don't know. It's not my favorite. I think I was trying to play with like perspective and have like the house look really daunting and like you're looking up at it. It's cool. Not my favorite. Wand I really like. This is also the same time that B gave me and made me. By the way, she carved it, the alphabet, and made this wand. I think this is really fun, but I just think it turned out pretty good. I tried to be a bit sparing with the stippling this time. I need to turn the page. This one is one of my favorites, also glued in, so there was a mistake or something. But this one, this was my profile picture for quite a long time. But it's vampire, and it's cool. I think it's just cool. I obviously used a reference, but I used a little bat shape for the nose and the purple color of the red and the corrector pen to make the gloss of the lips, and I like it. Like how I used the stippling to create a suggestion of the jaw, the shape, face shape, but not actually a fine line. It's cool. This is crystals. It's whatever. I used my actual crystals, but I don't love this one. It's a bit, I don't know. It's just I've done better crystals. This one is life and death. The idea was in my head, the concept was there, and I don't think it turned out how I wanted it to. But all the like couple ones are supposed to be mirrored to each other. This one is supposed to have a tall shape here and a small shape below it. So this life was the birthday cake and the birthday present, and death was the tombstone and the bouquet, and it's supposed to mirror each other. I'm not sure if that actually like was communicated, like if people picked up that they are mirrored images, or if that was not very successful on my part. But first I was unsure about this one because I'm not sure if it really was like a good symbolism of life, is what I'm saying. The birthday cake. I wondered if it would have been a bit more successful if I did something based around birth more than a birthday. But I don't know. I wasn't sure about it. This one is space. It's okay. It's fun. I have a little trees or something coming out of the planets, or the little planets and shooting stars. And there's a UFO. It's a lot of fun. I just think it's just like not my favorite. Voodoo, however, I really like. I think it's really fun. It's so cute. I love the button eyes and the eyebrows that are similar to my eyebrows that I do for makeup. And I think it's just really cute and has a creepy feeling. I like it. This one, oh yeah. So demon, I had a lot of trouble with. A lot of corrector pen there, and a lot of like fixing. But I'm not sure if I can't even remember what it originally looked like. But I didn't like it, and I fixed it with corrector pen into a different face shape, and I still don't love it. This had potential to be something really cool, and it's just yeah. Magic also had potential to be really cool, but I still really like it. So basically, it's like turning lead into gold. I think that's the idea. And the hand I love. I think I did a good job with the hand. Just this is just like doesn't communicate turning into gold. But it's a bit hard to do that with just one image, I guess. Does it communicate as magic? I'm not sure, but I like the hand. Both of these, meh, possessed. It was supposed to be like a creepy little girl, and very cartoony in a way that I didn't love. I thought their arms were too short. It's okay. It's not bad. Sleepwalk, once again, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite. I think she's supposed to be wearing pajamas and she's like a zombie, but she's sleepwalking, because she's wearing pajamas. But yeah, it's got a pop of color of the blood, but it's not my favorite. This dragon and the sword, such potential. I just think it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Maybe because of the thickness of the line, and some like the variation of thickness in the lines. But the dragon, I just don't love the dragon. And the sword is okay. It does its job. Shipwrecked, I really like. It's just the perspective is kind of strange. Like if I made the water, and this is water, not go all the way to the top, but instead like end near the top of the boat, the shipwrecked boat. I think I'd like it more because it would be more like, it'll make more sense. The perspective of the shipwrecked boat and then the water being like that, it doesn't make sense, but it's still cool. I just don't love it, but I think it's cool. These are fun. This monster, I did so many little scary drawings. I thought, oh, with this monster, I want to do something cute or a little, well, not threatening. And I drew this little guy, and I think he's adorable. He's all right. This is one of my favorites. I love this one. It's a made-up heart, like it's supposed to be like an alien heart, but it gives the vibe, it gives the feeling of a heart. I think I did that effectively, even though it's not the shape of a human heart. I think it tells the story of a heart pretty alright, so I'm happy with it. I think it's cool. This is a werewolf glued in, so I made a mistake. Maybe I glued it in so that they didn't go through the page. Maybe I didn't make mistakes for some of them. Maybe I did it on a different piece of paper and glued it in so that it wouldn't go through the page. I think that might be it, but this is a werewolf, and because it's all cursed, and I don't love it, but it's not bad. I think it's pretty cool actually, but it could be different. This one I don't love. Once again, my struggle back then of drawing really stylized, cartoony people and not loving my style, and trying to love my style, but when I do something like this, I just think it's just not what I pictured. So this is for Dream. This is another couple one that ends with Nightmare, and I like Nightmare more. I think it's pretty cool how she's falling, and she in this one is floating. That's once again mirrored. Not sure if anybody picked up on that, but it's cool. I like this one a lot more. And then this one, this is not drawn in the actual journal, but I took an element of every single day of this challenge, this Remtober, and I put it all together in a collage, and that's this image. This is every single day of October, well, at least the prompt for every single day of October, all in one page. So that's pretty cool. I think it is pretty cool. And then I wanted to include that as a little celebration for finishing. And then I glued this artwork of some flowers. I've forgotten what these flowers are, but I always drew flowers that I actually received. Aren't these pretty? They're cool. I used paint as well as ink, maybe Copic markers as well. Maybe it was Copic markers and paint and fine liner pen. But that was fun. I think it's pretty, and I glued it in. And then this is also like the front of the front messed up Cricut cutting of a sticker sheet I made back then. I only made one of because it was so bloody damn difficult to get it to be actually a sticker sheet that worked. Yeah, so that was my reaction to like a 3-year-old art journal that I haven't looked at in years. This is really cool. Like a bit of like cute stuff, a bit of controversial stuff, a bit of shouldn't be controversial, by the way, but I'm just a bit scared of like how reaction of things. But yeah, and it's got like cute and creepy and pretty, and I really think this is like a treasure that I'm going to treasure for the rest of my life, or I'm going to give it to somebody who wants it. If I ever sell it or something, or give it to a loved one. But I'm not sure if anybody would even want this. But otherwise, I will treasure it for the rest of my life. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching.